the next assignment was to look forward 10 years and thinking by what are 10 big things that you want to accomplish the next 10 years. So, or did it hit on you, September?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't even know if this is fun because 10 years, you can kind of throw out whatever. And I want to say this too, for those of you who are perfectionists who maybe are intimidated by putting it down on paper because then you're going to hold yourself to it. Yes, here's my perspective on that. You want to put it down and you want to do everything you can to accomplish it. But guess what? You can change your mind.
Right.
You can change your mind. You can rewrite your dreams. You can redo this list. You have the flexibility to change. In fact, I keep mine in a notes, in my phone. It's just one of my notes. It's my dream list. And so I have my 10 things there. And I revisit it every year on my birthday. Is one of my favorite things to do because I love to dream. In fact, I wanted to have a big sign on the table that says dream, but I was vetoed on that by my beautiful daughter who wants the picture to look better. That's okay.
I'm crushing her dreams. Logistics.
No, but I love to dream. And so on my birthday, I indulged myself in my dream list. So for sure I did it at the beginning of the year, and then my birthday's in the middle into the summer. So kind of mid-year, I'm pulling out that dream list. And if I'm being honest, I do pull it out on date nights often too. So
you can talk about it. Now I know where I get it from.
Yeah. I do actually probably like to look at it all year long. Not being truly honest, but you guys can do it just twice a year on your birthday and the beginning of the year if you'd like. But you pull the 10 things out, and you just kind of, if you need to edit it, just kind of always have your mind looking towards the future. And I also do have my past list that I can look at too, because if I'm sad or if I want to just feel good about myself, I'll look at my past 10 years too. Okay, now you know the truth. You have the truth. But looking ahead, September, what would be
in 10 years, over the next 10 years, I want to be, both my husband and I have talked about this. We want to be really healthy as we get older, both physically and our minds. We want to be super healthy so we can be active together. We want to travel together. We want to go on missions together. I hope to have a ton of grandkids. And just be living my best. Grandma Gigi is going to be my grandma name. My best grandma life.
I know when.
What?
You have the goal to visit all of the national parks.
Yes.
And so in 10 years, you should have that done.
Yes. And you said you would join.
And I have just now started. September got me one of the maps and a passport.
Yes, National Parks passport.
Yes.
So we're the nerdy in our national park era. But
when you get old, you can do that too.
Yes. My husband and I love to travel, so we'll travel more.
So I'm going to give you some tips on goal setting like this and dreaming, because I just thought of it. It's really good to have the acronym SMART in your mind. So a SMART goal is specific, measurable, attainable, are relevant, and time bound. So
I like that.
Just be thinking about that, because it's one thing when September says, I want to travel. Okay, well you could write that down, but getting more specific would be to say, okay, I want to, one of her travel goals could be, I want to hit these 50,
right?
Or how are we doing 60, all the national parks in the United States. That's now specific, right?
Right.
And I want to do that, within the next 10 years. Something now that's time bound. It's measurable because she's got the passport and she's stamping them as she goes. That makes it very tangible, and you can celebrate that, and you can see your progress as you go. So that's really fun.
I don't know that that's a huge accomplishment, but it's fun.
It's a accomplishment. And it's very, it's meeting this.
We'll bring our grandkids along, any of our kids that want to join, Callie and Dave.
Yeah, I think anything that is creating memories. And I love what your husband Doug said to me. We were recently traveling on the last trip we went together. And he's so wowed by things. We had gone to National Park in Maine.
Yes.
And we were talking to him about why he's doing this. And this is when you were, getting us on board.
Yes.
But I love what he said. He said, gone into all this trouble to create all these beautiful things all over the world. The least I can do is take the time to go see it.
He actually really
that's so sweet.
he feels like
so
it's
cute.
his duty, and
He has a huge map in his office too of like places that he's gonna go with just him and my mom or family where we've already been, like, and they're all like color coordinated little pins. But yeah, those are his dreams. Is to even go by himself, like leave my mom sometimes, go to like three casual countries.
a girls trip, and it's a place I don't want to go, he'll go there for like a night or 2 days, like a really quick trip, so it can cross it off.
But also you can appreciate it. It's his way of honoring God. And it's like
He
his
feels very
very
strongly about that.
Yeah. And so when he said that, I was like, okay, I want to respect God too. I want to see his creations. I want to have that same type of awe that you're experiencing. You know, awe is powerful. So I was like, give me the passport. I'm in. I'm there.
Yes.
Okay, coming around to you, Katie.
Okay.
What are some dreams you have?
I don't know if it's because of where I work. I've been super baby hungry, and I know Taylor is too a little bit. We're kind of entering into that era,
Oh, shoot.
and you guys are baby hungry for kids. But I would really love to be in a healthy marriage and to start having kids like pretty quickly, and be in a beautiful home that we just love and are comfortable in, and get to spend time with family a lot and travel. What else? I am planning on getting my nurse practitioner license too, so that'll be a few more years. So maybe not. And these are just for the next 10 years of having that. And we've talked about having our own medical spa one day. I think that's a great goal to have. And I don't know what else.
That's a lot of
That's
a lot of dreams.
And actually, I always say about Kaylee, if she decides she's going to do something, she does it.
Yes.
Yeah. She's very,
A lot of grit.
I mean, she's very, ever since she was little, I call her tenacious.
Yeah.
Because she just decides and she does it.
A little shout out to all you younger people at this age and generation and what's ahead of you. Were you September, as she said all that, getting a little tired for her?
No.
I'm like so excited.
I mean, it's so exciting. I don't want to put a damper on any excitement for that. But I guess there's just that part of that's what we're going to be realized. I mean, that's because we've already done that, and it is hard. I guess I just want to acknowledge that anyone who's in that stage of having little kids, and I'm sure many of you listening are there. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of hard, and it's a lot of amazing and miracles and wonderful things. And then you get the blessings of these adult girls and children that are going to give you grandbabies. So it's definitely worth the journey, but props and hats off to you because it's going to be a grind for 10 years. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Giddy up.
tired because you
I do feel
Probably
exhausted.
20 years because once you have those kids, they're around for like Haley's been
tired for years.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the reality of life. Like that we were saying before, it's hard. It's tiring. Like accomplishing all that can feel tiring. But honor that because you're gonna even after you set all the goals and you put them to paper, you get really excited about it. Then there's there's the doing it, and you lose motivation, and then you sometimes feel really motivated, and it comes and it goes. And so that's where you have to really have some skills to be able to stay on top of things, which we can't cover all of that. So the other things we'll talk about throughout the year and make sure we're giving you some ways to stay motivated, ways to utilize and work with willpower that does run out, so that you can have that stamina and have that great determination to get through the hard and get through accomplishing your dreams. And my belief is that you do that really, really well. And the secret weapons of my mindset, of my experience, has been doing it with the assistance and support of my community sisters, of friends, because you don't always feel like doing stuff.
Every day I'm like, okay, here we go.
I've had many times where I've, either not felt good about myself or not felt like I could do something or just had off days. But when you create a network and support system of good girlfriends And yes, you have family and spouses, and there's all kinds of people in your life that can support you, but there's nothing like good girlfriends. Nothing like it.
I think I'm getting your names. Kaylee, Callie, I always get you guys mixed up when we're together, but I think you're superhuman because to me, I think you can accomplish anything. I mean, I'm just like,
all can, right?
well, no, but I really believe that like you're such a dreamer and then you go out and accomplish whatever you set out to do. So when I look at you, I'm like, wow, she has those superpowers and she can just,
See, that's what I'm talking about.